Hi friends, back with your Friday night video. Looks like I've done 3 weeks in a row, which is pretty good going. I'm just out here in my studio. It is the end of the week, the end of the day. Close up the studio with you, give you a little glance at what's on my desk. I've started working on the Owl and the Pussycat book again, or pictures, which is great fun. Mind you, I can't find my most recent journal and my favourite pencil case, which is very annoying because I need it for this project and it's much loved. But I'm still unpacking all of my journals and all of my stuff from finishing the residency at Series. So check the car. I think I've gone through everything, but I'm sure there's more to go through. How are you? I hope you're well. I just thought I would share with you that over the next week or two, I'm going to be offering a free trial of my Patreon for a week. It's a new thing that Patreon are doing, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go and use it as an excuse to do a bit of a patron drive, sort of like a radio station would for membership of a community radio station here in Melbourne. They're kind of classic things and can be a lot of fun. So I'm posting every day on my Facebook, Instagram, and I'm going to post content here and try and make maybe some of it more public, try and attract some more people. I had the goal of getting 24 patrons or members, or, participants in this community by the end of last year. And I got up to 19 recently, so that's pretty good. But I'd love to fulfill that goal. If you feel like you'd like to help, please feel free to share public content that I put out, or even if you have a Facebook or Instagram or friends that you think might enjoy being here, please do let them know that this is such a lovely space, and I hope an inspiring and informative or interesting one for you. I figure it must be, because you're still here, which is I'm very, very grateful for, and I hope that I offer you lots of interesting content. I'll show you that painting that recently didn't get into the Hadley Prize in Tasmania, but sharing projects that I'm working on and behind the scenes artwork, getting artwork in your inbox at least 2 or 3 times a week. I hope to give you posts that are interesting, and I hope that you get a lot out of it. So somehow I want to share with people that this is not like a one-way thing. I think a lot of people think it's like giving to a fundraiser, but on an ongoing basis. And I really hope that somehow I can communicate that this is like a two-way benefit. It's not one-way thing, and that you guys hopefully get a lot out of this community. And I'm quite excited after having a little holiday this last 3 weeks this month. It's been wonderful, I've got to say. I'm feeling like my cup is filling up and I'm feeling inspired, and I've got some ideas about different content that you might enjoy and that might be helpful to you, even especially anyone else who's kind of on the aspiring illustrator front and wants to work on books or projects. So I hope to give you even better content than ever, and I think I do give some great stuff over here, even if I say so myself. I know I'd enjoy it if it wasn't me. I enjoy it, and I am me. I enjoy making it, and recently I've been talking to some other Patreon creators, and that one piece of advice that I give is to make stuff that you enjoy making and that is like a as a creator of benefit for you. And I think there's probably a lot of people who might be interested in joining to see how Patreon works. I know that I was very curious and joined some other Patreon pages before I started my own, so that I could really learn how you can use the medium. And I've discovered there's so many different ways that people use it. And I must admit, I think I do a pretty good job. I think I post some cool stuff, and not too frequently, not too infrequently. There's a bit of a mix of people, how people use that. So I'm rambling. It sounds all like, I don't know, candy floss to me right now. I wanted to give you a more interesting post or video, but I've been babysitting all day, and I have not had very much sleep. Sunday is having a bit of a hard day after having been really well the last few days and having a bit of a miraculous turnaround, which has meant that I felt much happier and relieved and excited. I can even get into my studio and start making work again. Let's have another look at those babies. And there's some thumbnails for the next ones. And I've got some sketched out. I don't know if you can make these out. They're just so light on pencil. But that's what I'm working on next. I'm really excited to make the content that I'm going to be making over on Facebook and Instagram and here in the next week or two, while I do this Patreon drive. Please do feel free to follow me on those platforms if you're there and you haven't yet. And yeah, that's your Friday night video. We're getting takeaway tonight. I'm gonna get some more time making stuff and sharing the love with you, hopefully. So here's some. Ready? Lots and lots of love, my friends, my patrons, my wonderful community of art lovers. And with that, it's good night from me. Good night from the studio. And I'll see you very soon over in Patreon land. Bye.